Hello and welcome to the Love and Sex Second Base Tutorial Series Part 3. I'm Parrish, and we're working on our promotion. 40% of the way there, but that bar is a lot more than 40% of the way full. Work a little. Now it's 50% of the way there, but the bar is full. I'm not 100% certain what's going to happen or why it's only half. The last time I played, it went to 100. We'll both find out eventually. But I will rejoin you when I get to that point. I was going to resume the recording when I figured out why the bar was only goes up to 50. But I reminded myself that whenever you talk with Audrey or Aletta, you don't get any promotion progression, and occasionally there is an event where I think you can get extra promotion progression or lose it. On one event, Mike, looked at porn too much on his work office computer, and IT phoned him. Mike denied it profusely and blamed Audrey for looking at the porn, which is kind of funny. But the IT guy didn't really believe him, and I lost progression. Another time, Mike wanted food. So, there's a bit of an RNG, a bit of replayability, something to happen whenever you're playing through, because this is a very long game, very in-depth, a lot of content. The devs have put a lot of love and care into this, both mechanics and story / playthrough-wise. So, I'll see you when I figure out why the bar only goes to 50 now. We're home, and we're mowing the lawn because we don't want to piss off Sasha or Bree. Sasha is at the pool. We're going to interact with Sasha. Talk. She fucking doesn't like us enough to have time. Clean the pool. Now she's in the living room. Do you have time now, Talk? I didn't mean to smack her on the ass. I'm glad we have rolled back. She does not have time, but she does have time to watch TV with us. I don't know why. The music channel. It's one of the things that Sasha loves, music. You never would have guessed from her being in a band and all. And, as a reminder, this text right here is to let you know that the next event is ready to happen whenever you are. So, if you want to avoid it, don't go in the hallway. I recommend not doing it until you have enough charisma to go all the way through. We're going to shower once again and let Bree sneak a peek so that she'll like us just a little bit more. Vacuuming. And when you finish all your chores, you get a little bit of a bonus love. Both of the girls like you a little more when you do everything that you're supposed to. Oh, now here is a thing to talk on. Sasha is in the bathroom. Sasha says not to come in. It's occupied. The door isn't locked. Maybe we could take a peek. Now, I am not going to peek because that would be foolish of me to see her while she's showering on YouTube. But there might be a surprise waiting for you if you do. Now, we're back and we're going to interact with Bree. She likes us 3 from how many times she's seen our penis. Now, let's see if we can talk to her. I forgot. We only have fashion and another thing she doesn't like. We're going to avoid talking about the things she doesn't like to not reduce our love percentage. You saw for a moment it went to 2%, right? Thank God for rollback. Ask her number. She doesn't like us enough. Ask her birthday. Still doesn't think it's any of our business. One day, Bree, one day you'll love me. Now, I think it's time for us to purchase our first article of clothing. So let's go to the living room, go to our neighborhood, now that we've eaten with Bree anyways, to the mall. We could eat a hot dog. We don't need to. We could get a haircut. We don't need to. Although that would increase our charisma. So you know what? Actually, we do need to. We do look better this way. Now, we're going to shop. This is not where we want to shop. I forgot. We want to go to the clothes shop, and then we can shop. This is where Sasha works, in case you want to interact with her during the day. Men's section, clothes. As you can see, each article of clothing gives different stats. The swimsuit lets you go to the water park. You do not have to have it on to get to the water park. Each one costs a variety of money. I would hate for a swimsuit to cost $200 in real life. We want the fancy clothes to get us to our 20 charisma. This will give us our needed charisma to get through Sasha's first event all the way. And as a bonus, now we can go to the nightclub. It's a very expensive place, so I don't recommend it yet. We need to get that promotion. Maybe a couple first. Now, back to the daily grind once we put that on. In order to put it on, we're going to want to go back home. So we need to go to the neighborhood, to the living room, to the hallway. Well, we don't have to go to the hallway, actually. Oh, hey, look, an attic. I wonder what that's for. Going to the hallway is actually a bad idea if you want to go to your room. You can't get there from the hallway. We could do some push-ups. We could clean the bedroom. Open the inventory. Fancy clothes. At least I think. Hold on. I'm stupid. It used to be that you could only open the inventory in the bedroom. But we have a little ball here. A circle. A blip. A balloon. That I didn't notice. Because I'm blind. That lets us open the inventory wherever we want to go. Thank you, devs, for always adding to the game. Showing that you love and care for everyone who plays. Now, if we wanted to get more conversation topics, we would want to raise our 0 intelligence. And to do that, the best thing, I think, would be to study. Or wear better clothing. But studying costs money, unfortunately, so we need to work. And work we shall. Oh, Aletta walks towards us. She needs us to stay for a couple hours. We'll receive a bonus. Always do what Aletta says. Always. Finished right in time. And we got $50. That's 11 more than we usually do. There are many events just like that appear in the game. Yes, as you see, we got 39 right then. It is 11 more than we usually do, that event. One thing you can do if you are having trouble figuring out exactly what you want to do in your playthrough, or what you need to do, there is a quest log in the top right, the story tracker. It tells you, it's a little tutorial to get you started. Train your fitness, train your knowledge, train your charm. Change your accessories, go to the beach in the summer by buying a vehicle. There is a car, it's very expensive, but the ladies love it. And there's also a bicycle. And it also tells you to go visit the park or the pub. Those are two of the prime locations. especially the pub. Most girls go to the pub at night to hang out, relax after a long, hard day working. Like most people. Right here, it tells you, under the Meet People section, where you can meet anybody that you need. Anna in the studio or at a performance. Cleo in the studio or at a performance. They're Sasha's other bandmates. Hannah is the receptionist at the gym after 8 days have passed. You need sport clothes to get to the gym. Lexi... I'm sorry, I had a brain fart right then. I have forgotten for a moment exactly how you meet Lexi. But I remember, she's fun. She tries to rob you. Spoilers. And I had mistaken her second event for her first. Her second, you need to go to the nightclub to interact with her. And it gives you a nice, it's a nice checklist or what have you to tell you that you're on the right path. Now, let's get back to work. And look at that. A letter's shown up, just told us that management has decided to give us a promotion. We're still only at 50%. I'm confused by it, but I'm happy to have it anyways. And now we have an office. Let's see. We were at 50%, but we had worked and it was at 60. Then we worked and we went to 80. And that time we worked, that went to 100. Obviously, we still go to 100%, but the bar doesn't show beyond 50. I'm not sure why. I might have to mention it to somebody. But that's okay. We can work normally, or we can chat with Audrey. Let's work normally. Let's explore our office. It's recently gotten a new background. Devs always tirelessly work to improve and update the game. I love this game, and I love the devs. They're great people. But it's time for us. Well, not quite. As you can see, we're tired, we're hungry, we stink, and there's no such thing as fun in our lives. So we need to prepare ourselves. Even though we've gotten the requisite charisma to get all the way through this event, we're not ready. We need to go eat with Bree. And Bree tells us just a little bit more about herself. Mike is a douche. The fuck, Mike? Well, he ruined some of our progression with Bree, but it's fine. We'll let her see our cock just a little bit more, and maybe we can make up for Mike's blunder. Seriously, man, why would you ever tell her her major sounds boring? Jesus. But now, let's drink some coffee. And go take a shower. Well, let's watch TV with Bree. She doesn't have time to watch TV with us. And we can't watch TV alone. That sucks. But that's fine. Let's go. Let's sleep. We can and will get to Sasha's event today. I will make sure of it. We need to shower. Let's go to the living room, go to the hallway, go to the bathroom, shower, and Bree loves us just a little bit more because Mike... I had forgotten that was an option. I'm sorry. Mike decided to wake up at 5 a.m. rather than 6. I don't know why. Probably the coffee that we made him drink. That was clearly useless since we went to sleep right afterwards. But we can jack off, masturbate. A little lotion with a heart icon. That gives us a little bit more fun. One thing you can do after Mike masturbates, as he's doesn't take any time for him to get through that whatsoever, is you can watch TV. This takes time and it reduces your other values, but it does raise your fun up by enough. You can also, as always, go to the kitchen and drink some coffee. I've already done so. You can go buy yourself an energy drink, or you can show up to the break room at work and get some coffee there. There are a number of things that you can do to maintain the stat that you need. You can set your alarm to take a short 3-hour nap. You can have a hot dog at the mall. You can do a lot of things. There are also items that you can purchase with enough money to keep your stats, increase your stats as you sleep. It raises the cap and or raises the maximum value. I shouldn't talk on that. I'm not 100% certain on the exact specifics, but they do help, and it does increase my sleep, the better bed. It increases the energy when you wake up to 15, or so I've seen. So there's that. But let's try complimenting Sasha, or Bree again. We can't find anything smooth to say. It's because we're stupid, but we'll fix that. We will fix that very soon. And now we can hear the distant sound of swearing coming from the hallway. But with 8 energy, 10 hunger, 7 clean, and 9 fun, we should be able to get through this event. The sound of boxes tumbling, Sasha trying to get things unpacked. We peer into her room. She's attempting to move furniture, books and clothing strewn along the floor. We could be a complete and utter fucking boob and tell her to keep it quiet. That's stupid. Offer to help. Yes, we will accept her request from Muscle to move her furniture from the U-Haul. And because our charisma is 20 and we've spent a lot of time, well, not a lot, but enough time to get that up, we can joke and agree when she asks us to get started on the bed. Already, that's quick. And Sasha jokes back, because Sasha's amazing. Sasha's perfect. Sasha's beautiful. We accept helping her unpack. Further, we get the box cutter. A slew of boxes scattered around the room. Sasha has a lot of books. Fantasy, science fiction. Plenty of music, too. It's amazing. She's interested in music. The band chick. Who'd have thought? And we find a box full of her toys. And we have 2 options, yes or no. We have seen sex toys before, but not this many. The rapport between Sasha and Mike is one of my favorites in this game. I like it a lot. They joke, they tease, they're sarcastic. It's great. If only. The spicier the better. Now, we can offer more help, but... And that, I believe, gets us even more love with her. But she's done with us. But we can still continue to interact with her. She has 17 heart, love, care, affection. That's a word. I'm fucking retarded sometimes. Jesus Christ. Can't think of the word affection, but that's okay. She has 17 affection for us after that. We're almost at the cap, which means we're almost ready for her. Her next event is at the pub, and that, I think, is also gated by time. Many of the girls go to the pub. You can find them there often. I think I mentioned that earlier in this video. I'm not 100% certain. I don't have a script. That might be unprofessional, but I like the more natural flow as we come to things. We could friend zone her. I am never going to do that. However, there is an issue in that if Sasha catches you cheating, she will never forgive you. Ever. And this can soft lock you out of certain events. Do not cheat on Sasha. It's not a good time. But you know what? I'm running a bit out of time for this video. I had to cut it into two because I accidentally clicked the masturbate button while recording a video earlier, and now I need to splice two into one. But that's fine. We're at, I think... I'm sorry I keep making that sound, sucking on my teeth. It's a nervous tick, I might say. But I think we're at 21 minutes total. Let's try kissing her to cap this video off, now that we've done her event that I've been building up to for 2 videos. Sasha seems, for the most part, to work more on instinct than conscious thought, and being around her, it kind of starts to rub off on you too. That's why I hardly give it a second thought when I make to kiss her. It's pure whim and spur-of-the-moment thing, no conscious thought involved. I guess I'm lucky that she's taken by surprise in a pleasant way, and lets me do so without objection. And when she leans into it and begins to return the kiss too, I know my instincts were right on the mark. Sasha likes us. I would not recommend attempting to kiss any other girl when you're at 17 affection. Every girl is different, and when they are willing to kiss you is all different. But that is all the time we have for this video. Thank you for tuning in, and hey, happy gaming.